In this chapter, we focus in on the relationship between temperature and carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. We see that both temperature and CO2 are changing, but we want to know, does one change cause the other? And to answer that, we need to look at the cross-cutting concept of energy. We teach our students to track the flow of energy. And the question we often ask with this cross-cutting concept is, where does the energy go next? From the sun down to the earth, where does it go next? Re-radiated into the atmosphere, then where does it go? Absorbed by carbon dioxide and re-emitted, then where does it go? The phenomenon that we're going to explain in this section of lessons is the remarkable temperature difference between Venus and the Earth. We begin Lesson 8 with a written quiz on heat transfer, and we then apply our understanding of heat transfer in a demonstration with our bodies, covering students up with a warm blanket. What do they feel? What causes it to be so cozy? We then ask students to consider how a person with a blanket could be like a planet radiating heat out into space. But then we show students our new phenomenon, that Venus is hundreds of degrees hotter than Earth, and ask them to wonder, why is Venus so hot? A short presentation allows students to test out a few ideas and finally identify that Venus's atmosphere is much richer in carbon dioxide than Earth's. Could this be the cause? We then provide students materials to start planning an investigation to test out if an atmosphere with carbon dioxide warms up more than an atmosphere of plain air. In Lesson 9, we conduct our hands-on investigation to test out, can CO2 warm an atmosphere? Students make predictions about what the data could look like so that they're ready when it comes to analyze the actual results. Then they turn on their model sun and discover how much warmer a CO2 atmosphere actually becomes. After writing their own claim interpreting the data, they read an article connecting the physical model that they made to the Earth's real-world atmosphere. Lesson 10 is about putting the pieces together. Students revisit the blanket demonstration and show how it relates to the greenhouse effect, drawing models of the blanket system and the Earth system. They then demonstrate their understanding of the greenhouse effect from another perspective, a theatrical production. Green Ninja provides the script and the narration, but the students need to use their bodies to correctly act out the flow of energy in the system. We then revisit our phenomenon to see if we can now explain why Venus is hotter than Earth. We're slowly putting together the pieces, and now it's time to take a deep dive into the Earth system.